Hi, my name's Claire and this is my travel channel, Claire's Footsteps.
In this video, I'm going to be taking the round-robin trip on the Dartmouth Steam Railway and Riverboat Company. This involves a bus from Paignton to Totnes, a cruise from Totnes to Dartmouth, a short water taxi from Dartmouth to Kingswear, and a nostalgic steam train from Kingswear back to Paignton. It's often regarded as the best way to see this part of the country. So, I thought I'd better try it out.
Alright, I've got to get my train to Paignton, so let's go.
First up, I need to get to Paignton. I live in Exmouth, which is in East Devon, so slightly east of the Paignton and Torbay area. But I can get a direct train from Exmouth to Paignton. It takes about an hour and 20 minutes. It goes all the way up one side of the estuary, then all the way back down. But the views are pretty much excellent the whole way round.
The next station is Paignton.
Alright, so I've made it to Paignton. I'm not gonna lie, this is not my favourite Devon beach town, but I'm just here briefly to catch my connecting bus to Totnes. Then from Totnes I'm taking a boat down the River Dart to Dartmouth, and then I'll be getting the steam train back up. So I am very excited about the journey in its entirety. I booked my tickets yesterday. You can just book them online, and I booked the round robin, which includes the bus, boat, a ferry over to Kingswear and a steam train back up to Paignton. But I have to go and find out now like how to get my actual ticket, because I think I just have one ticket for everything. So I'm going to go do that now, and yeah, I think I've got about an hour to my bus, so I've got plenty of time. I think the sun's coming out. It was forecasted wall-to-wall sunshine today, but not gonna lie, it was sunny in Exmouth, but in Paignton it's kind of cloudy and grey. But hopefully that will change. So yeah, just gonna go and see if I can get my ticket now. Okay, so I'm getting the bus first. So the bus will take me to Totnes, and then I will get the boat from Totnes to Dartmouth, and then another ferry from Dartmouth to Kingswear, and then the train back. I'm just at the station now, just picked up my ticket, and I'm just having a little look at the train. So it's an old-fashioned steam train, and it looks very vintage, not like trains nowadays, but it's a really nice old timely journey, especially for rail enthusiasts like me.
So first up was taking a bus from Paignton to Totnes. So I headed down to Paignton bus station to find the round robin bus.
Alright, so I've made it to Totnes. Totnes is a really, really lovely town. It's one of the most beautiful towns in Devon. I've visited here a few times and I love all of the historic buildings, and Totnes Castle especially is really, really interesting. One thing that's worth saying is when you do this round robin trip, you aren't dropped off anywhere near like Totnes town centre, so you can't really have like a little walk around. You're by the river obviously, because you're going to get on a boat. You're at the other side of the river to everything, and I think I've got about 40 minutes until my boat to Dartmouth, so it's not really enough time to like actually go into the town itself. There is one cafe, but it did have a very big queue, so I've just walked up a little bit, and I'm going to walk back and maybe get a little snack, because I'm feeling quite peckish. boat was really nice, really scenic, and I have now touched down in Dartmouth. Just got some chippy chips for lunch and some mushy peas. Not gonna lie, weren't the best. Definitely the ones we have in Exmouth are better. But now I'm gonna walk to Dartmouth Castle. Ooh, there's the train. Yeah, I'm walking to Dartmouth Castle, which is the main kind of landmark place to visit in Dartmouth.
On my walk, I came across Bayard's Cove Fort. This was the last line of defence to defend the Dart estuary in case of enemy attack. Dartmouth Castle was the first line of defence, which we're going to see in a minute. Dartmouth Castle dates back to 1388 and it was constructed to defend the Dart estuary during the 100 Years' War with France. It was used in the Civil War and in various other wars throughout the centuries, including World Wars I and II. But nowadays it's a tourist attraction where you can learn about history and enjoy some pretty amazing views.
I've made it to Dartmouth Castle. Next up, walk back to the town and work out where I'm getting this boat to Kingswear from. Alright, next up on this round robin tour is the ferry over to Kingswear. I have just missed it, but they run every, well, apparently it takes 3 minutes to get across, so hopefully it won't be too long till the next one. Alright, there's not a crazy amount to do in Kingswear. I was going to walk down to the castle, but it's actually not a castle like Dartmouth Castle. You can rent it out and stay there. So I just had a little walk, took in some of the views, and I think I'm going to go back to the station and see if I can get on the earlier train, just because then I'll get back to Exmouth a little bit earlier. I'm very excited about the steam train, but I have been up since 5:30. So it would be nice to get back a little bit earlier, because after I get off the steam train at Paignton, I have to then get another train back to Exmouth. There's some steam for you. Alright, so I'm at the station now, waiting for the train to arrive. I love how vintage this station is. Like, it's really a nice, like, old-timey station, loads of vintage decoration and stuff, and lots of reminders that it did used to be a GWR railway station. Now it's just kind of a pleasure line. It's owned privately. But yeah, I really love all of those aspects of it. So this journey will take about 20-25 minutes or so. It's not very long, but it goes up the River Dart and back to sort of the same route as I went on the boat earlier. And yeah, it's just all about the views really, and the kind of vintage feel of the coaches as well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I paid £4.25 for this tiny tub of ice cream, but it was one of those awkward things where you're already at the front of the queue and then you ask for it and then they say £4.25, and I was just really awkward and British and say, yeah, that's out of my ice cream budget. So I think I'm going to go stand up at the top of the platform where there is some sunshine and enjoy my very expensive ice cream in the sunshine. So it is 4:40 and there is no sign of a train, but I do keep thinking I can hear like the sound of the steam train, but it never seems to materialise, so I must be hearing it from like way up the tracks. Here she is.
So we ended up being delayed for about 40 minutes due to fires on the track because everything was so dry. But we got going in the end and the views were definitely worth it.
When you're going through the tunnels, you can literally smell the smoke.
We're just pausing briefly here at Churston for a few minutes whilst we wait for the train from
Alright, because of the delays I've got 7 minutes to make my connection, so let's go. and I am back at home. Yeah, that was a really good day. Really enjoyed all of the different aspects of it, and it's a really good way to like connect all of the, well, not all of the towns in South Devon, but some of the best towns in South Devon. You can see a lot that way, and got to spend, you know, time in Dartmouth. I didn't spend much time in Totnes, but you could probably like jig it so you spent more time in Totnes. And could have spent longer in Kingswear, although there's not that much to do there. Like I said before, Paignton isn't my favourite town in South Devon, but it does have nice beaches, so you could spend longer there as well. A little bit stressful at the end because the train was delayed, the steam train, and then I had to run to get my train from Exmouth. Although actually I probably didn't need to run, I still got there like 4 minutes early. But yeah, so that was a bit hectic. But yeah, back now. I've got this orange ice lolly that I'm gonna have just for some refreshment, and I have my dinner is cooking. So I'm gonna put my feet up after a long day of research. I left at 7 AM and it's now 7 PM, and I've been very, you know, walking around all day, very go, so definitely gonna chill out tonight. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it's inspired you to see more of South Devon in this way. And if you're interested in more videos from South West England, I'm going to be posting them all summer long. So do subscribe, and please do like this video if you've enjoyed it, and drop me a comment, let me know if you've ever done this or do you plan to do it. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.